Hey, glad you could make it. You got your coffee or tea? Um, I wish I could have taken you out personally, but maybe we'll get a chance to do that some other time. My name's Earl Martin, and I just want to share with you my heartbeat. I brought you to my basement, which is a place where a lot of creativity can take place, a basement or a garage. And I think if my wife knew that I brought you to my basement, she probably wouldn't be very happy with me. But I thought it'd be a place that you could relate to. I want to take you back to a time when I thought of this idea called Mystery TV. It was 5 years ago. I was driving a bus actually, and you can do a lot of thinking when you're driving a bus. I was trying to think of a way that we could evangelize the world from a central location, and obviously the first thing that came to my mind was the internet. And so Mystery TV is short films to make known the mystery of the gospel. That's what it stands for. But I want to take you even further back than that. I came to Christ as a child, grew up in a Christian home, lived for the Lord through my elementary years, backslid throughout my whole teenage years, wanted to do what I wanted to do, and then went off to college and started to study speech and drama. Actually went to a Bible college because my parents wanted me to go to a Bible college for a year, and I honored that. And it was during my sophomore year of school that the Lord got a hold of my heart through a terrible accident. I lost a classmate to a car accident, and what made it even harder for me was I was there when it happened. I wasn't in the accident, I came up on it. I can remember praying that God would keep her alive. She was 19 just like I was. And she was a godly girl. But the Lord took her home. But He used this terrible accident to wake me up to the realization that life is short. And so that day I surrendered my life to ministry, whatever God would have me do. And so my wife and I have spent almost 30 years now in ministry, mostly youth, some evangelism, some pastoral. And it was 5 years ago. I was actually assistant pastor at a church, but had to work another job as well, and that's why I was driving a bus, that the Lord gave me an idea to make known the mystery of the gospel using short films on the internet. And long story short, for the last 5 years I've been working on what's called Mystery TV, and the website's mre.tv. And the evolution of the ministry is crazy, but we finally got to a point where we believe that short films to make known the mystery of the gospel is really what it's all about. And so I'm approaching you guys because I want you to get on the bus. That's funny, I didn't even think of that, but get on the bus. I know you make feature-length films. I love your films. They're great, and I want you to keep doing that. And you know what? I'd like to make feature-length films eventually. But I want you to see the power of the short film. Jesus Christ used parables to present truths, biblical truths. Many times the parables were nothing more than 2 verses, 3 verses long. And I believe, being that Jesus Christ was a storyteller, that we should tell stories, which you're doing. But let's make some short stories that present a biblical truth or that present the gospel. And then provide them. Mystery TV could be like a 21st century digital gospel track rack, where people could go to this website anywhere in the world and know that there are films on there that relate to different situations and different people, but it presents the gospel. We finally made Vapor. People were telling me, I don't get what you want to do. You have to show us something. A couple years ago, my pastor was preaching on James 4:14, and in my head, in the pew, I wrote the screenplay for Vapor. And then last August we shot it and got it online in December. It's our first film. It's like our flywheel, so it needs help, but we got it done, and it's, God's using it. It's crazy, and I'm excited. It's exciting to see the Lord work like that. But not only do I want to continue to make films and make them better and make them high quality, but I just want to see guys like you get involved as well. So watch Vapor, try to catch my heartbeat, because I think it's your heartbeat too. Let's see some short films being made that present the mystery of the gospel, that make known the mystery of the gospel as it says in Ephesians 6:19. If you have any questions, give me a call. Thanks for joining me, and we'll talk later, here, there, or in the air.